Rohit, four spinners, and given the conditions, pitch conditions here, will this be the template going ahead?
Look, the game just got over now. We really need to think, even if we want to play four spinners, how we can squeeze four spinners. If we don't, then we don't. Whatever works for us in terms of the bowling options, we will try and do that. The reason I say that is because the conditions here are very much. We are very much aware of the conditions and we know exactly what works and what doesn't work. So we'll give it a day. We'll think about it. What is the right combination to go with? But it is tempting.
I can ask the same question little ahead. Has Varun made a case for himself for selection after today's performance?
No, look, he just showed what he's capable of. Now it is up to us to think and see how we can get that combination right. Obviously, look, he got a game. He did everything that was asked for, and I said it at the post-match as well that he's got something different about him. And when he gets it right, he knocks people over. And he takes 5 wickets, so it is very tempting and to think about, what to do, which is a good headache to have. We'll just try and assess, we just want to go back and think about what the Australian batting lineup will look like and, how we can try and see what kind of bowling options will work against them.
Rohit, in the first couple of games, the top three got the runs, and then today last couple of games, Shreyas Iyer has been there, Akshar Patel, Hardik Pandya got some time in the middle. How does that, most of that top seven have now got some knocks. How does that set you up, for the business end?
Yeah, no, look, absolutely brilliant for us today in terms of the middle order getting that opportunity and try and set up the target slightly under pressure. And the middle order obviously are very experienced in terms of the games that they've played, the number of games they've played. But to just get some batting time in the middle and to get those runs and get that fighting total was very, very important from our standpoint. So all in all, I think it was the game. It was perfect game we wanted. We wanted to try and test everything that we have in terms of our bowling option, the middle order getting to bat long enough, and setting up the target as well. Because the first two games we chased the score, but this time we wanted to try and bat first and see how that turns out for us. Because it's important to getting to know what kind of conditions are there when you bat first and when you bat second. So I think this game was the perfect game in terms of all of this.
Rohit, you saw Varun previously in T20s. What difference he's doing these days with after you saw him after making his comeback to the ODI, T20 side as well? And also, how pleased are you with the batting effort of middle order against the spinners here in these conditions?
Look, speaking about Varun, I think he's become more accurate now. From the last time he played for India was way back in 2021, and that, he was there was a little bit of inexperience in him as well because he hadn't played a lot of cricket. But right now in the last 2 or 3 years, he's played a lot of cricket, whether it's domestic cricket, IPL, and now for India in T20s and now the ODIs as well. So he understands his bowling really well. There's definitely something about his bowling which he's using to his advantage. Some of our batters also couldn't figure that out, so which is always nice. But to answer that question, I think he's become more and more accurate, and the pace variation is superb. Watching from behind when I was standing in the slips, the variation of his has become a lot more. And when you have a little bit of mystery, you don't want to be one-dimensional bowler and bowl with the same speed. You need something different. The pace variation and the accuracy as well. So he's, I think, worked on both of it, and now you see that, he's getting a lot of wickets and getting more often as well. So, which is a good sign for us as a team. And then the middle order, obviously, we know that the spinners will be in play for a longer period of time. Not that the fast bowlers are not, but if you look at the entire game, their seamer got 5 wickets. But it was the spinners in the middle who controlled the game, with their variations that they have. And I thought whatever was thrown at them, they handled that pretty well. Shreyas, KL, Hardik, and Akshar, all these guys, they batted brilliantly, which is a good sign for us going into the semis, because we wanted to have these kind of situation where we are slightly under pressure, and then the middle order takes us through to that target, which they did.
Rohit, just